I recently did an interview with No Rap Cap Podcast. It was scheduled to be aired Thursday night. And Hot Bees would contact one of the owner's wife and threaten her and didn't want them to put Cash Money name and Birdman name involved with the situation. But at the end of the day, Hot Bees, I'm the one who brought you over to Cash Money. And you're going out like a girl blocking a man. That's a bunch of childish female stuff, but you always had those tendencies. But at the end of the day, you can't stop me from talking, from me putting stuff out that I want to put out. And that's what it is.
Alright, so Terrance Gangster Williams is Birdman from Cash Money's half-brother, right? And he just got out of prison. He was locked up since 1998. And he's basically the guy that started the street clique Hot Boys, which was a clique out of New Orleans. And the Hot Boys were a group of gangsters from New Orleans who were selling drugs and involved in gun violence and stuff like that. And the concept of the Hot Boys rap group came from him and his crew. You know what I mean? And Hot Bezo is a guy that's been affiliated with Cash Money for a long time. He was actually a member of the Hot Boys as well. And I believe that that little short clip of Gangster speaking indicates that Birdman, who is very close to Hot Bezo, they're very, very, very close. You know, he's always with Birdman, and he's a part of the Cash Money machine. So obviously, if Hot Bezo sent a message to the No Rap Cap podcast saying, we don't want you to air that interview, we don't want you to have him on the show or mention anything about Cash Money or Birdman, that means that Birdman had to approve of that. So I'm guessing that Birdman's relationship with Gangster isn't that cool. And the reason for that, in my opinion, is because, first of all, Gangster Hot Boy, Terrance Gangster Williams, he informed. He actually, he became an informant, and he told on a lot of people, got a lot of people life in prison. He gave up some names, and he got his life sentence reduced. And I think that Birdman, by him establishing himself as a street guy in the rap industry, and he carries himself with that level of street respect. I just think that he's ashamed of his brother, and he doesn't want him to come out into the public and speak about him or Cash Money because he's a known informant. And like I said, I don't have anything against him for informant. I'm just telling you what happened. He had a life sentence, and he got it reduced because he got a lot of people put in prison. And Hot Boy Bezo, who's very close to Birdman, he was actually one of the youngest members of the Hot Boys clique. So once upon a time, he was friends with Terrance Gangster Williams. He's upset with him because Terrance actually released some fake paperwork saying that Hot Bezo informed on some people, and then he actually had to issue an apology once he found out that he was wrong. And I'm about to play a little bit of that. But I think this is amazing because so many people thought that when Gangster came home, Cash Money was going to embrace him, being that he's Birdman's brother.
Paperwork and check it out. So when I started doing my investigation, I read my sentencing transcript. The judge asked the FBI, did Hot Bezo ever cooperate? And the FBI said no. So when I got the freedom of information on the paperwork, I realized Hot Bezo stood tall in the paint.
Yeah, so that's interesting.